toast to their career.
The perfect combination, boy.
Hip hard legends in the South.
This is sports fans' only home for the hottest sports show around. These guys are on fire.
You're now listening to KJ and Sean Mack. Now let's talk some damn sports.
Thanks for tuning in, sports fans only. C. Anthony back with another video. Tyson Fury back in the news, giving a lot of interviews leading up to this fight, this trilogy fight coming on July 24th versus Deontay Wilder. Here's a couple statements on Fury, on Wilder from Fury. He says that Wilder was very uncomfortable and jittery during their face-off a couple weeks ago. He says that Wilder really has the look and the attitude, and he hasn't moved on from his defeat in the last fight. He says that he thinks that Deontay Wilder is going to be very, very dangerous, so he's not going to be taking him lightly. He doesn't want the fans to even take Deontay lightly, because Deontay is going to bring all the pressure, all the power, and he's going to be looking for the big knockout on that night. So to sharpen up a little bit and to try to imitate Deontay Wilder a little bit, he reached out to Jared Anderson, who's 21-year-old unbeaten American boxer, who's he's 9-0. I think right now he's 100% KO ratio. I think he has 9 knockouts. A little bit about Jared Anderson. He's under the top ranked banner. He's very, very sharp. He's strong. He's elusive, and he's gonna be somebody that can bring the best out of Tyson Fury. Also, John Fury and Bob Arum, they really hold this guy in high regard. They think, being at 21 years old, he's going to be the guy to eventually be the man at heavyweight who probably have all the belts. That's what a lot of people in the sport are bringing. So that's what Tyson Fury's working with right now. He's trying to work on if Deontay Wilder happens to come forward, how he'll react with that. And if Deontay tries to stand and box, how he's going to react with that also. So Tyson Fury is, I would say, hitting on all cylinders right now. And I agree with the press conference. Deontay did look a little bit jittery to me. He didn't look really comfortable. You can take that with a grain of salt. Maybe he's ready to do damage, or maybe he's not convinced, and he's trying to build his confidence day by day until this fight, until it's time to get this fight in. So who knows with Deontay what he's thinking, but there's big money on the line. The WBC belt is on the line. Also, a lot of things going to be different in this fight. There will be no costume. He has got rid of Mark Breland, so Mark Breland is gone. I'm assuming, well, I'm quite sure that the Wilder camp's going to have somebody with eyes on Sugar Hill and Tyson Fury for the majority of the night, so there won't be any things about the gloves. I'm not going to really talk much about the gloves, but I did a lot of investigating and watched a lot of films with those particular gloves throughout history in boxing, and those gloves are known to be flexible like that. So I'm just going to say, he has no costume, new trainer, and he's going to have eyes on the gloves. He's going to have eyes on Sugar Hill, eyes on Tyson Fury all at the same time. Probably going to have eyes on John Fury also. John Fury in this fight, he's thinking that Wilder's going to come out and try to take his head off. With Fury, he's going to be a big guy on that night, so he won't be easy to take out. He's probably going to be trying to push him around that 290, 300 pound, which is going to be very, very tough. This may be my last video leading up to the fight, so I'm going to try to get everything that I can think of out right now. I would appreciate if you all could hit that comment section, jump in the comment section, give me some feedback, let me know what you really think, your honest opinion on the fight also. But in this fight, I'm thinking all the pressure is close. It's a couple weeks away. It's going to be all pressure is going to be on Deontay Wilder, because he had a draw, then he had a loss. He had a lot of I'm going to say excuses, so-called excuses about the fight. And if this is the fight that I would say the pressure's on him, because if he can't win with a fair shot in his eyes, I'm thinking his career might be done. Might be a lot of the psychological damage on him. I don't see him taking 3 straight L's to Tyson Fury and think that he's going to be the king of the king of the heavyweight division at all. I think the fight's going to start. The first 2 rounds are going to tell a tale for me. If Wilder comes out and he's attacking, he can get Tyson Fury to move back. He has a great chance because he's going to be looking to land that straight right hand, any kind of right hand, because just a graze from Wilder, everybody's going to feel it. Tyson Fury felt every punch that Wilder put on him. So I'm thinking early in the fight, Wilder might be a little bit dangerous. But if he comes out and he's backed up immediately, I'm thinking it's going to be a KO stoppage. Tyson Fury, I would say that Fury's going to come out. He's going to come out and just go forward. He doesn't want to take one step back. He wants a war. He has a lineage of fighters that he comes from. The Gypsies, he is tied in with those guys. He just doesn't call himself the Gypsy King. You can look at pictures, read articles of his ancestors. So very, very proud guy. He wants to fight, and he wants to shut Deontay Wilder's mouth up in this fight. So also I would say that it says a lot about this fight. I would say that Tyson Fury's gonna, deep down, he really wants to be known as better than AJ. He wants to be the man in the UK. That's why I'm thinking he's coming out to really wreak havoc. There was some statements that were made, a couple boxing channels, YouTube channels, saying that AJ was the bigger draw. I will say, I think AJ fought in America when he fought against Ruiz, but he didn't get the rematch. He didn't do the rematch in America. I think that would have boosted his sales, but it's still in all, I still think I'm going to have to agree and say Tyson Fury is just a level under AJ far as marketability and sales, because Tyson Fury's sales doesn't really do that well in America. They start out real slow, and they kind of gain ground from there. So this one right here, everything's in the air. WBC belt on the line. Tyson Fury fighting for his lineage, the Gypsy King heritage, and Deontay Wilder is fighting for, he wants his get back. He was licked on the neck, so he want to get his lick back. He's fighting for his name. He already has the money. He's solidified. He has generational wealth. But this is the fight that can move him, help give him some confidence, and move on through the heavyweight division. There's a lot of people out there. There's Usyk. There's AJ. There's Ruiz. There's Dillian White. There's a lot of people for him, but I see him being a shot fighter if he can't get this fight done. It's all going down on the 24th, the T-Mobile event, T-Mobile Arena. That fight, I'm probably going to call that fight, give you play-by-play, shot-by-shot, punch-by-punch, and express the emotions of the fight. So that's going to be a big fight, so I'm going to leave it right there. Jared Allen in camp. Shouts out to Jared Allen getting that call. That shows that he's well respected by by John Fury, Tyson Fury, Bob Arum, and word around the heavyweight division that he may be the man who eventually be the Don of the sport. So we'll keep eyes on this fight. Get ready for June 24th. I'm going to stick with my prediction. I'm going to stick with a bold prediction. I'm going to still say knockout inside of 8 rounds. Deontay Wilder hits the canvas. If you all haven't seen the statue that was given to Deontay Wilder last couple weeks, it's a statue of him laying right out, trying to get off the canvas. I don't mean to laugh, but I think that it was a little bit disrespectful of the UK to give somebody and honor somebody with a statue laying down on the ground. So I'm sure that'll drive Deontay. I know it would piss me off if I had a statue, a big bronze statue, 6'7", of me trying to get off the ground. So I'm going to leave it right there. A lot of implications on this fight. WBC belt on the line. Tyson Fury versus Deontay Bronze Bomber Wilder. Stand up, Tyson Fury UK. You like the content? Jump in the comment section, hit the like button, share, subscribe. Sports fans only. Peace.